Still in West Virginia. Walking around. Today is day 48, and we're closing in on the end of April. And today, when I walk across the Potomac River, I say goodbye to West Virginia and say hello to Maryland. So that's exciting. I'm just really walking the Appalachian Trail around the historic downtown, and I have quite a bit of drop to get down to the Potomac, and so these are all bonus miles. I don't get credit for them today, but I didn't know where to pick up the trail, so I went where I left off. Here's that beautiful Methodist church from the top that we saw yesterday. So, oh, isn't that gorgeous? Here, I'm going to stop this for a minute. The crews were getting done with the scaffolding today. Look at this beautiful church. As I walk down the church, beautiful setup here. Look at there. Hope I'm going the right way. What's the use of walking the white blazes if I can't follow them into the downtown? Wow. Wow. I'm so happy they're restoring this. So, all right, I'm just walking down. Not sure how else to do this. Let me just keep on walking down. Each one of these is a level of Harper's Ferry, which is on the side of a mountain. And Harper House, the mansion on the hill, is right there. Okay, this was Robert Harper's home in 1832. In 1862, Noah Swain was the first appointed Supreme Court Justice, is what that said. All right, I'm gonna put this down because even the... And so I'm at downtown Harper's Ferry like I was. There's the college for the Niagara movement, which is the abolitionists led by John Lewis, which is I learned. So I got my history on the Appalachian Trail. And I'm still just following the white blazes. You can see up here on the post, tells me I'm gonna turn. And I already just saw a hiker go by. So I know that, yeah, it's kind of wild. Oh, a little bit of lumber. Wow. Amazing. Okay. So, I'm supposed to turn right, I think, because I see a hiker up there. So I'm going to turn right. And there's the tavern. Jeez. So wild. So wild. All right, let's go down here. See what we get. I'm looking for a white blaze, as you know. Keeps me on trail. Look up these steps, make sure it's not on the steps. No. And have a feeling I'm going the right way. But I'm looking right into the sun. And so, yeah, it makes it a little difficult. We'll see. Here we go. I'm gonna stop and check my Garmin, because they've been pretty good about, here, let's see. There we go. There we go. Yep, I see it up there. I see the you can see that? That tells me I'm on the right trail. All right, here we go. I'm crossing the Potomac. Here it is. I'm crossing out of West Virginia. Goodbye, West Virginia. There's where the B&O Railroad tracks go. Been here since the Civil War. Here's some right here too. Wow. One goes into the town. Amtrak still runs at the place I showed you yesterday, which is pretty wild. So, yeah, right there is where the Shenandoah dumps into the Potomac. So, phenomenal, just phenomenal history. Hello, Maryland. Good to see me. Look at that old stuff from the old 40s and 30s. Telephone wires that went through here on the structures. Jiminy crickets. Beautiful. All right. Pretty sure that's the mountain I gotta climb now. I've been looking at it all yesterday. And yeah. Oh, look at that. Up here, there's you can, well, it's too far for the camera, but a lot of history. A lot of history. That mountain looks scary, to be honest with you. On this bridge, there's about every 30 feet or so, there's a ton of locks that are on a bar right there. There's one there, and there's some there. I wonder what that's all about. It's crazy. Crazy, crazy. Oh my gosh. The Harper's Ferry, there's a tunnel that I think the trains go through up here. Cool. I'm gonna hold off. See it through the fence, but this is crazy. There's a tunnel through this mountain. Look at the size of this. And there's a tunnel for the rail to go through. Jeepers. Okay, I just made my way down. I'm on the Maryland side. Woohoo! Wow. Those stairs are steel stairs, and you could see through them. That scared me more than the mountains going down that. So, into Maryland on day 48. Good feeling. Very good feeling. So, the stay was good. Taking a physical check. My knee is not doing well this morning. I don't know why. It's had a lot of, some say you can over rest as well. So it's a balancing act between the feet and the knee. My knee's acting up enough that my feet aren't bothering me because I'm having to change my gait so bad. And I haven't even been on the trail for a mile. I mean, this is the start of the trail right here for today. So, it is what it is. Hopefully it'll loosen up. And not the same kind of pain I've been in. It's more like a fluid on the knee type pain. Where it's not bending right. But such is life, huh? Such is being old. What else? Really, mentally, I'm still at a low. I still haven't got over how nice it would be to go home right now. mentally, see my dogs, see my wife, have a great summer at the cabin. And I'm really getting stretched mentally these days here. And about the same time, 4 days from now, last year, day 53, is when I went home. So I keep on telling myself to push through this. That's where my block is. And we'll see what happens. But I would be lying to you if I wasn't telling you mentally I'm all beat up right now. I guess getting done with what my first accomplishment was, there's that lapse in time. So yeah, it's just different. And then last night I ate dinner with Captain Von Tramp and Milady. And guess who joined us? Masterpiece and his dog Scarecrow. They were ahead by 3 days, and Scarecrow wasn't doing well through the roller coaster. So Masterpiece stayed in town till he could get a vet to look at him. So Scarecrow's had 3 days. He's gonna get some they sent in the blood samples for some kind of tick. See if he's been bitten by a tick and has some infection. So he'll get the results today. And based on those results, that must be the Shenandoah again. That's where I was yesterday, or 2 days ago. But he'll get the results and decide what to do there. But he said he got so many, Scarecrow really slowed down, and he lives through that dog. And so best dog owner I've seen in a long time if you're gonna bring one out here. Seen some really poor dog owners out here, but he's on the top of the list. The other thing he told us, and he's a free spirit, by the way, Masterpiece went to Trail Days, changed his name to Champagne. And so I don't know if I'm gonna call him Champagne. I like Masterpiece. All right, well, that's what happened yesterday. And and Milady and the Cap are pushing out today, and I'm anticipating being in contact with them every now and then. They probably will stay at the same shelter as I will tonight. And then pit stop and natural causes are going to keep on going for 3 or 4 days here and get to Pennsylvania, and that's where they're going to hang it up. So thunderstorms are supposed to start happening too. We'll see how far I get before them. If I'm happy with how far I get, I'll stop. If not, we'll continue. All right, take care. So just got finished with the walk next to the Potomac. It's a bike trail called the C&O Trail, and it goes from Harper's Ferry 60 miles into Washington, D.C. So that was pretty cool. And trying to figure out where to go. Guy jumped off his bike and started walking next to me for the last 30 minutes. 72-year-old guy. It was interesting. He just jumped off and started walking next to me. Couldn't go anywhere. He just humped me down. Oh, that was pretty cute. And there's my word, using cute all kinds of different ways. Oh, okay. Well, that was a trip. So now we start the hiking part. This part, got to get up to some elevation, so we'll be climbing for a little while. It's about 8:30 in the morning. And yeah, it was so funny. And I do have to tell you, walking that way, my knee's been hurting. Almost fainted. Pain shot through me. Got lightheaded, had to stop. And I was like, holy shit. what happened. And right before that, get rid of the knee pain. I got arthritis in my big toe, so it's sometimes hard for me to push off. So force myself, push off with my toe, which breaks up all the, it clicks and it hurts. But it got my mind off the knee, and that kind of was helping. And then all of a sudden, big old lump of pain came through my knee. I got lightheaded and had to change my gait. And I was kind of a little concerned there for a minute. But like everything, comes and goes. So generally speaking, right in the early morning, I stretch, or not stretch, when I'm sleeping. First thing I do is try to straighten my legs and really tighten up my quads, which usually clicks in that knee. And it didn't do that this morning. So I think it was just a little out of place. And my muscles have been trying to get it into that click point. So tomorrow morning, I have to make sure I click it in. Old age is hell. Left side of my body is fantastic. I'd say it's like a 35-year-old. Right side's like an 80-year-old. So this is beautiful. I'm gonna get going. All right, we'll see you. Well, a very gorgeous part of the trail. Just got to the top of the climb. 4.9 miles from the Potomac River. Probably done 5.9, but we'll keep on going. The trail now is beautiful. On the way up, I took a big, a step up since I was climbing, and my right knee clicked in. All is good in the family now. Right knee feels good. Feet still working the calcium out of my toe. It'll work out. And so all's good in the hood, literally under the hood for now. And if we have a trail like this, oh, this is beautiful, Maryland. Love it. The rocks coming up was a challenge, but there are a lot of rocks that were very smooth on the surface, and you could rock jump or rock step, and made it much easier. But this kind of trail just makes you feel at home. When I get back out here, like right now, and I'm in this mood, in this area, my spirits are raised, and it feels good. So we're gonna keep on plugging and take in peace and quiet, and knowing I'm heading north. All right, we'll see you. Hello. It's 10:30 in the morning. I've gone 7 miles. That's pretty good. Yeah, happy with that. Beautiful trail, ups and downs. Yeah, just cruising along. Thought I'd give you an update where I was, since sometimes when I'm really tired, I just plug along. Still trying to, considering 15, but we'll see. Taking input from all of my feet, knee, and everything. And we'll see from there. I think right around 10 miles, some of the what I call fatigue pains will start showing up. So we'll see how I do. But I'm gonna just cruise next 3 miles in this beautiful Maryland wilderness. Here's a baby deer. It's crying for his mom. I don't think he might not even have his eyes open too much. He looks really lost. So I just chose to move on from that baby deer because I can't see the mom. I hope she didn't. And the flies are all over the baby's deer's face. Oh, my heart just goes out. I just want that baby deer to find mommy. And the best way to find mom is for me to get out of here. And that's what I'm gonna do. I wish all the flies would follow me right now. Leave that poor little deer alone. Thank you, God, for showing me that. More importantly, God, will you please take care of that little deer? Okay. All right. Kind of emotional on this one. All right, I'm gonna go now. So, as you can see, I'm all rained up. It's 11 o'clock and there's some thunder in the distance. And we were supposed to get this. This happened to a 1 or 2, but I might have walked right into another area. So thunder's in the background. So I covered my backpack and put on my jacket. It's a cool day, so I won't sweat a lot. I mean, I'm not exerting a lot of energy today. It's primarily flat. I did have another pain in my knee that shot through. It made me feel like fainting. That was not cool, but it's weird. It's like almost like it's cleaning itself out down there. So I'm not thinking that's a negative. I think perhaps it's just another way of my body taking the next step in getting stronger. Or at least that's how I'm going to look at it. You got to do things like that, you know? You almost faint and you go, holy shit, am I in trouble? And then you just figure out a way, just push on and turn it into a positive. So I'm sticking with that story and we'll see what happens. But for now, I think the thunder and the rain will take my mind off of my body for the next couple hours. I sure hope so. So I might not be videoing much more anyway. You know, this is my first day out of town and I got to be careful with my phone. So I'm going to pass up the next shelter, which is going to be about the 10 mile because I think everyone's going to shoot for that. And I'm going to go to the second one, which is 15 miles. Or probably about 7.5 miles in front of me. So that's the plan. Not a tent diet if I can help it. So, all right, take care. Apparently through the rain and the storm, I just walked in on a famous old Gathland State Park. And apparently something in the Civil War really happened here. So unfortunately, I don't have a lot of time to spend here. It says the Maryland Civil War Trails. That's crazy, isn't it? So, here's my white mark, which tells me I'm close to getting back. There's some hikers down there. So I'm pretty sure that that's the way. So that's the way I'm going. So Georgia Townsend reporting to Lincoln. The Lincoln assassination, battle for Crampton's Gap in 18. Wow. So yeah, a lot of battles happened here is what it looks like. And they could look in the mountains and see them coming, and it's wild stuff. Civil War, and there's steam coming off the pavement. Well, there's smoke coming off of everything out here. I don't know what it is. But let's see if I guessed right and these hikers are on the Appalachian Trail, or do I have to find out? it's amazing that that storm just went through, thunderstorm, and I got drenched. And thank God I had my coat on and my backpack was protected. Now the sun's out. I guess we're back on for the 2 o'clock storm. That's all I can think of. But let me see. I think this is not where the trail is, but we're gonna give it a blow here. And then I'm gonna have to get far out and see where I'm at. So bear with me a second. There's a little trail going up here. And hopefully I'll see a white mark on a tree pretty soon here. That's what I'm looking for. And then I gotta put my phone back in the bag and get a hoofing. So definitely a trail, but I'm gonna have to get my far out. All right, see you later. So I'm in a grassy area. Lord and behold, found my white mark. I was going the wrong direction. So I'm trying to get my energy. It says 1887. Was that building? It's not there. Very famous area for battles, it looks like, in the war, Civil War. Oofter. My friends are gonna just get freaky out. They're not gonna stop. And they're not gonna go past this. It has picnic tables and it's a beautiful place. All right, I'm back on trail. My first view from the Maryland side, outside of Harper's Ferry. There it is. Mountains are a little lower. You can see in the distance, there's hills, there's mountains, but nothing of like huge. So yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be good. And you can see the clouds, yeah. Bottom of those clouds getting ready to dump on us again. So I got about 50 minutes of good weather. And I got, I think, like 2.5 miles still to go. So yeah, I'll get a little wet, but I'll make my destiny, which was, I think, right at 15 miles. So we're gonna get at it. Try to stay out of the weather as much as possible, and we'll see you later. Here's walking through the flowers again. It's gorgeous, and you can see them. Just beautiful. See? And they're all over. Look at this. I'm still about 2 miles from my campsite, but I wanted to show you what I'm seeing. It's just beautiful. It's just beautiful. And you come in here, and then you turn the corner, and you got it again. Watch this. Ching. Yeah. I'd say for the last quarter mile, it's been this way. Just in the fragrance. Even though the rain has knocked down a lot of fragrance, there's still a little bit in the air, which is kind of cool.